All right, let's go. Let's grab our ball. Make sure your weights are off to the side so we don't trip on them. Nice wide stance. We're going to sweep those arms up and reach long. We inhale up, exhale down. One more. Bring it chest tight and pulse up plie. Now I want you to squeeze into the ball as you start to bring those legs up. And pulse, 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 pulse. 4, 3, 2, hold. Place the ball to that thigh. Take his hand behind that head. We're going to roll it slow for 2 and up for 2. Over, up. One more slow. Over. Now I'm going to make it bigger. Move the arm. Up. Pull down. Stretch. Pull down. You don't have to touch that quad. But I do want you stretching the side and pulling it in. 3, 2, ball chest tight, pulse your plie. Squeeze on the up, 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 up. Anytime I cue to squeeze the ball, you are squeezing that core. You got it. Give me 4 more, then we'll settle into those bent knees. Ball on that thigh. I'm going to go over slow, pull it up slow. Stretch. I inhale as I go over. I exhale, tempo, out, in. Bigger, move that arm. Stretch, pull, stretch, pull. I go 4, 3, 2, bring that ball chest tight and pulse that plie. Squeeze on the up. I'm also squeezing those back muscles. 8, 7, 6, 5. I want to lunge to the side with this leg slow. My ball is going to come underneath. I'm going to bring it straight up. I come underneath. We'll try tempo without losing our balls. 1. Proud chest, please. I want to see your eyeballs. Yep. It's a lunge and then a straighten. So I move to the side. Other leg stays straight. 4, 3, 2. Pulse that plie. Arms up. Woo! Squeeze into that ball, please. Knees tracking over your toes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We're going to lunge to the other side. Rehearse slow. Come under. Zip it up. So I'm bending one knee. Keep the other leg straight. Tempo. Inhale to exhale. 7, 6, 5. You got it. 3, keep that chest lifted. 2, pulse that plie center. Woo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring it chest tight, keep pulsing. Squeezing the ball as you start to come up. Drive through those heels. Hold it still here. One heel up, other heel up. Now when I lift my heel, I'm going to squeeze into my ball. Tempo. Pulse it. Pulse. Lift. Squeeze. Scoop that belly. Proud chest. Tall in the spine. Woo! 4, 3, 2. One heel is going to go up and stay up. So one heel is lifted, it's staying lifted. Chest tight, come up. Chest tight, come up. 3, 2, shift the weight to the side. Now draw that ball to that same side that the heel was lifted. Breathe. 4, 3, 2. Now I want you to pulse it for 3 and then pause. 3, 2, 1, pause. 3, 2, 1, pause. 3, 2, 1, pause. 3, 2. Now let's keep it moving. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now my standing leg is staying bent. It's not shifting or changing. I'm just tapping the toes, not the whole foot. 4, 3, 2, lunge it out. We're going to go back to that single heel raise. In 4 and 3, hold center, opposite heel. Lift up. Inhale. Exhale. Now do me a favor. When you lift those arms, keep the rib cage pulling in. Don't let the rib cage pop. 4 more here. 4, get ready for those knees. 3, 2, now shift it to the side. Tap, reach, drive, drive, reach, drive. 4, just tap those toes lightly. 2, now pulse it for 3. 1, 2, 3, pause. 1, 2, 3, pause. 1, 2, 3, pause. Are you ready? We're gonna keep it moving. Go. 1, 2, 3. Just tap the toe, just those toes. You go your own pace. If this is too fast, just keep moving and work those muscles. I go 8, 7, 6, 5. I'm gonna lunge side to side, starting with the leg that's moving. The ball is chest height, elbows parallel to the floor. And just give me a tiny rotation. My head stays center. Keep that core pulling in. You got it. Give me 8 more. Woo! 4, 3, 2, freeze. Turn. Take the ball under that back shin. 2 hands on the mat. Now, if I put my hands down, my knees going past that ankle, I'd like to start here, then lunge it forward. Got it? All right, so I got 1 hand on each side. I can also have a hand to support on that quad. I'm going to draw that knee in. Don't go all the way out. Drive it in. Press it out. Use your core to drive that knee in. Yes? In, out. But don't lengthen all the way. Now this is a slower move. I'm going to go to singles. Here we go. In and 2. Try to have the belly pulling away from that quad. You can also do this standing up. 3, 2. Now hold it in. Little pulses here. I go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now lengthen that leg. Flex the toes. I'm going to take the front leg back. Don't worry about the ball. Hold that plank. 8, 7, 6, 5. The leg that had the ball, find that ball. Put your foot on top of it. Draw it in and straight out. In, straight out, in. You got it. If you would rather put the opposite leg down and roll that ball in and out, that's another option. You can either have that foot down, knee down, or you're gonna plank. 4, 3, hold it in. Let's pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's just do 8 more. Why not? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Foot off the ball. Pike up your seat. Walk your hands towards that ball. Grab that ball, pick it up, but don't go home yet. All right, nice wide stance. We're going to turn to face the opposite direction. I'm in a split lunge here. My ball goes underneath that shin. Kind of in the middle, closer to the ankle maybe. My front knee is over the ankle. I can have 2 hands straddling that foot or 1 hand on my quad. Let's go slow. I go in for 2. Don't go all the way out. If I go all the way out, I run out of room for my foot. And I don't want that because my move will be bigger sooner. I want you to exhale, driving it in, inhaling it out. How are we doing? Bring it in, take it out. Make sure those shoulders are relaxed, your neck is relaxed. Single time, please. In. I'll be breathing. And this front leg should be pretty far forward. So you've got plenty of room to get those hands down. 4, 3, hold it in. Let's pulse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which leg is working more? Where do you feel it more? 7. Don't forget that modification. That knee can go down. Hands to your mat. Straighten that leg. Bring the other leg back into a plank. Don't worry about the ball. It should stay still. Now it's going to be underneath that moving leg. I'm going to draw that knee in and roll it straight out. Pull it in. Single. Exhale. Inhale. Modified, I can be on that knee, right? I can be on that knee, drawing it in and out. 4, 3, pulse, sit, in. Are you squeezing into those armpits? Is the crown of the head nice and long? Is your belly pulling in strong? I go 4, 3, 2, plank it, pike it up, walk back to your ball. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pick up that ball, scoop the belly to lift up. Woo! All right, take that ball between your thighs. Press air out of that ball. Press air out of it. All right, we're gonna do squats. Those arms come forward. The butt goes back. Feel like you're stretching through the front of that body as you drive those arms back. Can you squeeze that ball a little bit when you come up? So if you can't squeeze that ball, that means you're too far apart with that ball. You want to feel pressure so you can press into it. 2 more. Freeze right here, tiny pulses. You got it. Now the legs are going to stay doing this. The elbows are going to row. One arm and the other. Bam, bam, bam. That's it. You're driving through your heels. You should be able to lift those toes off your mat. Come on. Now keep everything still. I'm pulling back, squeezing my back muscles, but I'm not jerking my body back. Same thing, but let's try both arms. Downhill skiing, maybe? Not here. No way. Come on. But this will help if you're a skier. Get you ready for the season. Strengthening the quads and the glutes. And of course, your core has to be part of that too. Come on. I'm going to change this just a little bit. You stay where you are. Watch me first. Stay where you are. I'm going to lift my heels gently and just go side to side. I can either pivot or I could do a complete lift off my mat. I go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, back to center, heel stay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do those little ski mobiles again. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the up, I want you having that ball tight. Center. Can we do one more set? 4, 3. Strengthen that lower body. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now center pulse. Watch. 1, 2. Hello, chandelier. Up. 3, 2, 1. Land nice and soft if you're jumping. Now, if you're not jumping, you just straighten your legs. Arms go up. Down, 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 up. 2, 3, 4. Woo! You know how when you're skiing, you go over those, what's it called? And you go flying down. Can you tell I'm not a skier? So when you land, pulling that belly in. Woo! Love it. One more. Remember, you never have to jump. Nicely done. Grab onto that ball. Put it behind your back. My knees are still bent. Yes? Good. We're going to bend, press it back. Bend. I'm going to turn sideways. Bend, press. Opening up the front of the body. Bend, push, push. Now when you're pushing, don't arch your back and take the shoulders with you. I go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, good, 2, and 1. Ball down. Hands down, bend your knees. Step back to a plank for like 3 seconds. And I'm going to ask you to put your knees onto your mat. All right, take that ball, place it behind your right leg. I'm going to start modified. I'm going to show you how to make it harder. This is a multi-level class. You pick which level works for you, keeps you safe. Watch your back, watch your neck. So I'm in a quadruped position. The ball leg is going to lift and lower. So the opposite leg is on the mat. My spine is staying long. It's not shifting. I'm not arching and rounding. Now I'm going to curl the other toes under. I can see my toenail polish. I'm going to hover that shin and continue on. So this is the harder section. You got it. Hold this one up and pulse. At any time if you got that knee off, but make sure that shin is parallel. So some of you guys are a little too high. There you go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Put that ball into that hand that matched the leg. Off to the side of your mat. I'm going to take my knees back a little further. Now modified, I'm almost in a quadruped position doing my push-ups. Next level, walk your knees further back and your hips will come more forward. Hands are wide. Here we go. Down for 2, press up for 2. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale, exhale. Pull that belly in, get those shoulders connected to the rib cage. One more. Nicely done. Switch sides. The ball goes behind the left. Ball's optional. I'm in that quadruped position. Here we go. 1. We're not lifting so high that the pelvis goes with us. Please have your abdominals engaged if any part of your body is moving. Squeeze in those armpits. If you want harder, curl the toes under. You can see your toenail polish. And then hover that shin. It's a hover. I'm not up like this, right? Lift. Lift. But sometimes your body will help you cheat. So I gotta look down every once in a while and make sure mine's not cheating on me. 3, 2. We're gonna pulse it. Go, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can you give me 8 more? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take that ball, put it underneath that hand. That's optional. You don't have to do push-ups with the ball. But I have my hands to each side of my mat. You can have the knees slightly back or all the way back and hips forward. Here we go. I inhale down, exhale. Pull that belly in and up. Woo! Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. 4 more. 3, I'm with you. I feel the pain. 2. 1 more. And we'll stretch it back on this one. Hands behind. Give me a quick child's pose. Yee. All right, hands on that mat. Curl the toes under, pike that seat up, and walk your hands in for 4, 3. Pull yourself up from your core. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Grab onto your weights, grab a quick drink. All right, we're warmed up now. I was worried you wouldn't get warmed up today because it's so cold. Wow, wow, wow. All right, so we're going to start at the very top of our mat. We're going to be doing some lunges. I'm going to start with my weights hanging down at my sides. Make sure there's nothing on your mat that you're going to trip on. No balls, no extra weights. I'm going to take my right leg back first. I'm going to go back, down, up, step in. Back, down, up, drive. Back, down. So I want you to try to step back far enough. When you go down and up, that knee is over the ankle. Drive, back, down, up, tall, lunge, lower, lift, tall. Nice job. Now hold it here, hold it here. Shoulders down, hammer curls down and up. Upper arm to that rib cage. Lengthen those arms all the way down. Exhale as we curl those weights up. 8, 7. So tall on that spine. Support from the core, that spine. 4, 3, 2, freeze. Take it open and close. Open. So my elbows are a 90-degree angle. I'm holding that leg still in the back. Pause, pause, pause. Give me 8 more. 8. Come on. 7, 6, 5. You're taking that goal post and having it parallel to the floor. 4, 3, freeze here. Lunge, push it out. Lunge. Chest. Love it. 5, 6, 7. Give me 8 more. You can also do this standing in place if that's not cold for your knees or your hips. Okay? 4 more. Always options. 4. Good. 3, 2. Step in, elbows back. Kick back. Kick it back. Now, when you're in this diagonal, I'm going to ask you to pull that belly in deeper. Slightly tuck your tail. Flatten out that lower back. Hold those arms back. Flip the palms up, and we pulse. If this is not cold for your back, you're coming up higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now hold it up. We're going to tap it in, out, down, up. In, out, down, up. In, down, in, down. Yeah. Push. Push them together. Come on. 4, 3. Don't make this about the neck and the traps. 2, and 1. Stack it up. Roll those shoulders. Woo. Reverse it. Let the weights hang. Left leg steps back. Then I bend. I come up. I drive through that front leg. Down. Up. Step back. Down. Up. Step back. Drive. Woo! Where's that front knee? It should be over the ankle. Don't strain that knee. You got it. Back, down. We've got 1 more to go. Now hold it back. Tall in the spine, lunge, hammer curls. Palms turned in. No flinging. We pause, we pause. I go 8. Good. 7, 6. 4 more, 4 more. Look straight ahead, please. 2 more. Freeze. Arms go out and in. My legs don't change. I exhale out. Pause. Pause. I don't change the shape of my arms. I push them out. I bring them back in. We got 8 more here. 8. Look straight ahead, not down. Good. 4 more here. Here's 4. 3. We're going to press out to that chest press. Freeze. Lunge and press. 2. I'm going right across the shelf. Arms parallel to the floor. If you ever use one weight, that's fine. Hold them on the ends. Or no weights at all. 8 more here. 8. Good. 7. 5. I want to do more triceps, so we'll repeat that again. And 3. Watch those traps. 2. Step in. Elbows back. Sit into it. Slight tuck. Draw that navel in and up. Elbows back. Here we go. Kick back 1. My elbows are hinged. They don't change. They don't go up and down. Pull that belly in deeper. Slightly tuck that tail. Watch the neck and traps. Hold it back. Flip those palms up. It's so easy to put this into your neck and your traps. You got to keep the shoulders away from those ears and fire the upper back of the arm. We're going to add on again. So I go up together, out a little down. Up together, lower. The lower is not down to my mat. You got it. Woo, up, in, out, a little down, a little down. If this is hurting your traps, I need you to do a different one. Maybe stand up and do these. Don't put in your traps. Up together, last one. And step out wide. Woo! Pulse those plies. Settle in for our next set. Next set are gonna be scissors with our weights. If you've got heavier than 2s or 3s, you may not wanna do this the way we're doing it. You may need to do something like 1, 2, and then release. Because you can't be out here in long levers with heavy weights, okay? You can also choose to not do weights at all. So I'm gonna take those arms parallel out to a V. We're gonna go bigger and slower. So I'm alternating which arm is on top. My core pulling in and up. The back of my neck should be in line with the rest of my spine. Now hold this one in and make it smaller, a little quicker. I need you to be firing that back muscle by your armpit. Protect the shoulders. Don't leave here saying, my traps, my neck, my shoulder. I'm gonna add a little pulse to the legs, why not? So if this is straining here or here, maybe try to do it down here or do without weights. Straighter arms, long lever. Come on, I go 8, 7, 6, looking good, looking strong. Here's 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Let them hang. Upright row, same side. So we did this move in our warm-up, how we lunged with one leg and the opposite leg kept straight. Yes? Now I'm going to go tempo. 1 count out, 1 count to come in. 2, upright row. I zip off the center of the torso. So it's close grip. My elbows are slightly higher than my wrists. We've got 8 more to go. I go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold them here, knuckle to knuckle. I want you to plie, zip it in. Plie, zip. So it's like I'm sliding my toes along and firing those inner thighs. Here I go. Down, down. Inner thighs. I want the belly driving that leg in, the inner thighs, and your glutes. I go 4, 3, 2, stay wide, waist down. Let's rehearse the other leg. Upright row, back down. Upright row. This leg is staying straight no matter what. See how it's staying straight? This is my mover. Tempo. Close grip, right? I like that modification. 1 weight. Like it. Smart. Or no weight. Look at your form. You got it. Whoop, whoop. 8, 7. Get ready for your plie. Slide in, inner thigh, butt, belly. 3, 2, freeze. Change to a plie. Plie. Out. Zip. Proud chest. I inhale. You don't have to do the slide. You can stay out in your plie. Keep the hips in a straight line. Don't push that one out. So both knees have to bend. Better. I want you to feel those inner thighs like a vacuum or a Ziploc baggie. 3, 2, and 1. Turn the feet to parallel. Palms up, elbows to your side. Feet together. We're going to open and close. Rotator cuff. And then working from our hip, externally rotating, coming back to center. Out and out. My forearms are parallel to the floor. Check out your wrists for a second. Make sure the weight is not making your wrist flex. That wrist should be like a tray. You got it. Stay in, releve, push it back in. Push it out, come back in. So we're going to be putting those two moves together. This one and the rotator cuff, external rotation, but not yet. You don't have to releve. You can keep those heels down. 4, 3, 2, feet should be parallel, toes in and out. Stay parallel, releve. Turn them out, bring them in, releve. Out. See how my thighs are zipped up? Zip them up together. I shouldn't see any daylight. If possible, I get it, sometimes there is. You got it. Out. In. Last one. Good. Alternate a step out and a step out. Elbows are down. You got it. Woo! Again, that Ziploc baggy feeling in our thighs. You got it. 8. Come on. 7. Don't be afraid to bend those knees if they're healthy. Make sure you're not pushing a hip out. I need these hips to stay in a straight line. And 2 legs to work equally. Proud chest. Look kind of over my head. That's not hard. Now that I mentioned that. 3, 2. Now hold this leg out. Weights drop. The outside leg I said to hold. Cross it behind for your curtsy squats. Okay? Arms come in front. We're going to do a side lift and a tap out. Proud chest. So again, I don't want to see this hip of the leg that's moving move. I want it to stay in line with my other hip. Make sure you don't bang into your knees with the weights. It's a pause. So these are long lever side raises. One more. Now hold it up, flip your palms. Up. Up. 5, 6, 7. Pull that belly in deeper. 8 more. Try to stop the arms at parallel. Good. How are we doing? 4. Yeah. 3, 2. Back to your curtsy pulse. That's it. Take that leg out, pulse a squat. Butt back, yes? 3, 2, curtsy back behind. Drive through that front leg, that front heel. Be strong. Step out, squat. Woo! 4, 3, 2, take it behind. Time always goes by so fast when you're having so much fun. Take it out. Like, don't these classes just breeze by? We're going to do 1 curtsy, 1 squat, go. 1, 2, 3. Come on, stay strong. This workout's for you. You want to do 8 more? Does it feel good? 8. Don't forget to squat. 7, 6. Bam. 5, 4. Are we breathing? Good. 2 and 1. Shake it out. Woo! Feels good. All right, opposite leg. When I cross it behind, my hip doesn't go with me. Okay. So we go down, out, down, out. Yes. So just because the weights go down, it doesn't mean my chest goes down. So that's the opposite. It doesn't go down. Pause. Inhale, exhale. Don't forget to breathe. It makes a huge, huge difference. Stay out, palms flip. This is a long lever. Be careful with those weights. You feeling all right? Oh yeah. We're feeling stronger and more energized. Some days it may be a struggle. That's okay. Pulse that curtsy. Pulse your squat. Knees and toes straight ahead. Shift the weight back. Your knees should not be going towards the edge of your mat. Take it behind. Does that make sense? If you're not sure what I'm talking about, shout it. Back out. So I want the weight behind me, not in front. So I'm going to do singles. 1 curtsy, 1 squat. I go 1, 2. Now holding the weights will make it a little more challenging. It's more weight to push. You've got to keep that belly pulling in. And we got 8 more to go. Let's go, let's go. 8, 7, 6, love it. 5, 4, here's 3, just 2 more, just 2 more. And shake it out. Woo! All right. I'm going to bend both knees. We're going down to the mat real soon, real soon. I'm going to squat. Hold the weights right here. Now, when I'm in this position, I'm not here. I'm going to give a little tuck, and that lower back says, okay, I can hold this. My belly is pulling in to support that. Here, my belly is not engaged. Here, my belly is more engaged. I am not saying to go like this. Okay? All right. Mirror me. So my standing leg is not moving. And it's staying bent. If that's a hardship, if it doesn't feel good to your knees, then by all means, stand tall. Bam. 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 I'm going to pick it up. Heavy weights? No way. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. All right, now I'm going to try that same leg. I'm going to draw that knee in. I'm going to try to push it out. Bring it back in. 7. Draw it back in. 6. Find that focal point. Feel that belly. Driving in and up. That standing leg is still bent. 4 more. Trust me, I feel your struggle. 3. 2 more. Bring that knee way in, way in. 1 more. Put that foot down and stand up. Shake it out. And I'll tell you, it's harder when you're on a mat. Now don't go off your mat now. It's a little more challenging being on a mat, especially if you have a thicker mat. All right. Bend both knees. Sit into it. And remember, here's my natural, right? Bring it in a little bit. Here we go. Push it up. Now you can stay at this pace. You don't have to pick it up. You know that. But not yet. Look straight ahead. You want that neck in line with your spine as much as possible. You know, when you're at a computer, your neck is forward enough. We don't want to do it now. Double time if you choose. Try to stay solid in that standing leg. Don't bounce around on it. It's still. 4 more. 4, 3. Now we try to do this balancing crazy thing. Come into it. No, I'm not here. I put myself into a little ball. I'm going to pull my knee. I see my leg is already saying, we'll try. I'm going to go out. Drive that knee in. 3. Drive it in. 4. I'm staying rounded. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Whoop, I lost it. 1 more. 2 feet down and stand up. Shake that baby out. Shake, senora, shake. All right, grab your drinks. We're taking it down to our mat. Yay. Right, that's a yay. Woo. Check in with your body. You should not be feeling strain to your neck or your back. We're gonna do some bridges. So let's have our ball ready between our knees and thighs. We like bridges, right? So the bridges, they do so many things, and it's not just a strength, it's also a stretch. The back of the body is working, the muscles, the front of the body is stretching. So we lie back, weights are optional. I want a little bit of pressure in that ball to start. All right, my arms are up. My palms are going to turn in. Shoulders are down. Everything lifts up, weights go down to the floor, and then return. Pull it down, bring it up. So everything in my back is lifting at the same time. I'm not peeling. I squeeze my butt. Hamstrings are working, inner thighs are squeezing that ball. Of course, the core, that's the most obvious, that's always working. You got it. 4 more. Inhale, exhale. 3 more. 2 more. Hold it here. Weights are down like candlesticks. And pulse. And as I'm coming up in this little pulse, I squeeze that ball. Arms are long. Shoulders are strong. Are we breathing? Is the core pulling in deeper as you lift up? And as I lift my booty up, my ball is being squeezed into. Yeah? Open that chest. Woo! Just give me 8 more. Here I go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, lower it down. Bring those shins to parallel legs into a tabletop. Bring those arms straight up. Now, we're going to do the legs first. The pelvis doesn't shift. I lower for 2, toes touch, back up. So it's just my toes reaching. Your pelvis should not flop around. The back stays heavy. The shoulders are down. You should have no pressure on that neck. Feel the belly working hard to stabilize the pelvis as you lower. My arms go out to a fly. Arms out, arms up. I'm moving slow. Out for 2, in for 2. I inhale, exhale, out. In. Let's go, let's go. Focus for a second on what that back is doing. If it is arching, do not go all the way down to the floor. Hold it here. I'm going to crunch up. Exhale. Inhale. Shh. You don't have to lift your head. You can also get rid of your weights and put your hands behind your head. You can also put your feet down. So you're going to play with it. What feels good to you? What's working? How do you feel? I exhale. I inhale. Shh. Now I'm going to hold it up. I'm going to push it out. I'm going to bring it back to table. And then release. How'd that go? Crunch it up. Push it out. Bring it in. Release. Up. Press out slow. Drive it in. Release. Again. No matter where your legs are going, your back stays heavy. I come up, weights are solid on that mat. I press. In. Release. 1 more. Yep. Feet down, release the weights. We're going to put that ball in our hands. Okay? Reach it behind you. Now, the right hand's going to take the ball, not the weight. Circle the arms around. Take it behind the thighs, and then come back down. Keep circling the same direction. Right hand pass it to left. Bring it back around. Up, 2, down. Harder. I stay up and I press my legs out. This is advanced. This is for somebody who has a very strong core and pays attention to form. Pays attention to form. Hold it. 8, 7. I'm scissoring. You can scissor with your head down and your legs up. Yep. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, whoop, 3, 2, bring it in. Woo! Same thing. The left hand's going to pass it around to the right. So my knees are in. My left arm swings behind. No, the right hand passed it to the left. Left hand swings around. Pass it to the right. There I go. Left hand takes it around. Underneath, pass it to the right. You can stay this pace. You can also keep your head on the mat. See that? Woo! Up. If you want, you can press those legs out. Crunch it in, pass it, reach it long. Play with it. What works for you? Exhale in. Inhale out. Stay out and scissor either legs out or legs up. 4, 3, 2, hug it in. Woo! Put the ball down, put your feet down, legs apart. I'm going to drop my knees to one side. Keep the legs apart. Bring it back to center. Drop your legs to the other side. Nice. All right, grab onto those weights. Rock yourself up. If that was a struggle getting up, we're in trouble. Right? Yeah, I know. Reach those arms parallel to the floor. Feet curve back. Now, if you have a back issue, you're going to lean into that ball. Okay? 4, 3, 2, curl. So I want you rounded. I'm not flat back. Pull that belly button in and up. Hold the arms still. Lift the right leg up. 2. And again, that ball will help support you if you need it. Don't be afraid to grab that ball. 4, 3, 2, bicep curl. Four more here. Here's 4, 3, 2. Hold those arms out. Lift the leg. Core, thigh, front of the hip. 4 more here. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it all the way up. Weights down by your ankles and reach forward as far as you can. Whew, relax the neck, relax the shoulders. Good. Okay, come into a quadruped position. So we're going to take the weight. You just need one weight. And it's by my left hand, okay? So we can rehearse this maybe in a quadruped. My right hand's going to grab the weight, take it to the right side. Then my left hand's going to take it over. My right hand passes it to the right. My left hand grabs it, puts it to the left. I'm not going all the way to the edge. I need space for my hand. Now, while I'm doing this, I'm trying not to move my hips or my pelvis. Makes sense? So just one weight is passing. Just one weight, okay? Now I make it harder. Come into a modified plank position. And now I take it 1 over, 2 and over, 3. If your knees are sensitive and it's too hard on that floor, double up your mat. Try to keep things still. So we're holding a plank and moving that weight. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. I'm going to go into a wide plank. You can also stay on your knees. My right hand's going to hold me. My left arm's got the weight, and I'm going to row. Row. You can also grab 2 weights if you choose. You can have a knee down. Either knee works. Okay? If you want to match the knee of the arms, that might help you keep track of where you are. So it's either full push-up position or on one knee. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Stretch it back. Stay with me. Stay with me. Other side. 1 weight or 2. Now remember, you can be in a quadruped position and do these rows. You can be in a modified plank and do the rows. You can be in a full plank. Pick it. Are you ready? Go. 1, 2. Keep those hips square. I can't be tilting. If you want a knee down, put it matching the weights. Good. Can you give me 4 more? Release. Stretch back. Woo! Okay, weights off to the side of your mat. Be ready to grab them again. Come onto your seat. We're going to do some obliques. We're going to be working one side at a time. We are not alternating. It will be knee in, elbow bent, leg straight, straight arm. So when my knee is bent, I'll show you. Stay there for a second. Knee and elbow, arm and leg. So I bend it in, push it out, reach it up, and lower. Make sense? Staying to one side. So might as well twist and face me. I twist, push it out, I lift up and lower. Knee comes in, elbow goes across. Push it out. Lift it up. Are you ready? In, up. You don't have to go the pace that I'm going. And I don't make a complete dead stop with my head on my mat. The other leg is bent, and it stays that way. Let's go, let's go. Cross. Touch the outside of that ankle. Cross. How we doing? 1 more. Now hold this one up. Pulse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Hug it in. Woo! Woo! If you need a stretch, drop your knees to one side and then the other. All right, other side. All right, so we rehearse first. Hands behind the head. Now twist, bring that knee in. Push that leg out. Now straighten it up, reach the outside of your ankle, lower it back down. Bend in, push out, lift up, lower. Crossover, center, arm reaches to the ankle. I'm going to pick it up. Here we go. Don't forget to breathe. One thing is constant, actually 2 things are constant. The opposite leg is staying bent, and that opposite elbow is staying on your mat. And we're breathing. Woo! Cross. Lift. Cross. Lift. 1 more. Cross. Hold it up. Let's pulse it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the knees stretch. My elbows are wide. Woo! Other side. Nicely done. Grab your ball, bridge up, and place it underneath your pelvis. Bring those legs straight up. We're going to stretch here. So I want your right leg to come down. Let that knee bend. Hold that there. Feel it stretch in the front of that hip. Slide it in and bring that leg up. Other side. Slide that leg now. When it's so far down and can't go any further, I bend that knee. I pause there for a second. Feel that stretch. Drive it in. And that right leg is going to lower down. If you don't have a ball, grab a tossed pillow. Feel that stretch. Slide it in. Bring it up. Other side. I bring it down. I soften that knee, but I'm still stretching. Bring it in. Now the right knee is going to pull in and the left leg is going to go down all the way. If you're kind of getting thrown off balance, have the right hand on the right shin, the left hand can go down to your side, but be pulling that knee in while you're lengthening the opposite leg. Switch it out. Long leg, either one hand or two on that left side. I'm stretching that right leg long while I pull that left knee in strong. Bring both knees in, pull them towards you, knees are apart. Yes. Take the feet down to the mat. I want you to bridge up and bring that ball behind you. Arms are straight. Hold that bridge. Inhale for me. Keep the arms behind you as you exhale and take your time. Let each vertebrae, it helps if you exhale as you're melting that spine down. Good. Rock yourself up. I'm going to sit cross-legged. We're going to do a little side stretch. So take the ball to your left hand. Reach the arm out long. Bring the right arm up straight. Keep that right butt cheek heavy. And stretch. Bring it back up. And I stretch. I bring it back up. One more. Keep that arm up, pass the ball. Stay nice and tall, other side. I keep that hip and glute pressing down. I come back up. Inhale. Exhale. One more, please. Inhale. And then let the ball go, put the arm down. Straighten out your left leg. Take your right ankle over that quad. Hand by the knee, hand by the foot. Piriformis stretch, so bring that chest forward. Let that knee fall out to the side. Now let that foot slide down to the floor. You're going to twist over that bent knee. Sit nice and tall. Press the heel of the hand down. Zip up your spine. Nice rotation for the spine. And then straighten that right leg out. Let's cross the left ankle over that quad. Sit tall, please. Hand by the knee, hand by the foot. And I'm just going to take the chest forward. And I feel like I'm pressing my seat back in opposition. Feel a nice stretch right here. I hope you do too. And then that foot that's resting on the quad, let it fall down to the outside of that leg. And then twist over the bent leg. And I use my hand here by this leg to pull in so I can zip myself up taller. And then I can stretch even better. Don't forget to breathe. Come back out of that. Put the legs together. We're going to inhale, sit as tall as you can. And on the exhale, reach forward and grab whatever you can. And then use that as leverage to pull your torso a little bit closer to your quads. Keep the back of the knees trying to press down. Yes. Good. Now I want you to come onto your stomach for a second. And we're just going to do a little swan prep here. I have like 1 minute. So my hands are by my armpits. My legs are as wide as my sits bones. I'm just going to press through my hands. Let my shoulders melt. And just let my spine arch. and then bring it back down. The breathing, you're going to inhale, shoulders go down the back, squeeze your seat, and then exhale down. Now make a pillow with your left hand, bend your right knee, and see if you can grab onto that right foot. I'm going to pull the foot towards my glute. At the same time, I'm pushing my foot into my hand. And I can push off that bottom arm a little bit, lift up my head and chest. That might give you even more of a stretch for that quad. Feel like that quad is trying to lift up off that floor. And then gently release that leg back down. Put your right hand on your mat as your pillow. Rest your forehead on that pillow. Bend that left heel towards the glute. Try to keep the hips in a straight line. Belly's pulling in. I'm resisting. So as I'm pulling towards my glute, I'm pushing my foot into my hand. I can gently press off that bottom arm. Feeling that that quad is trying to lift up off that mat. I gently release that. I stretch back into a child's pose. Nice and easy. Scoop the belly, round the back. Give me a nice big inhale, open up the rib cage. Exhale, and one more. Inhale. And exhale. Let's come to that quadruped position. We pike up that seat. I'm going to keep my legs straight and walk my legs into my feet. Yep. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Well, at least you guys were listening to what I was saying. Soften your knees and pull yourself up. You know what I meant. All right, we're done. Good job.